Hey folks, so I'm going to ask a question today. I'm going to write it on the board. It makes it a little bit extra dramatic. What is good about depression? What is good about depression? And if you're thinking to yourself because you've suffered nothing, I would contend that that's not exactly 100% true, and here's why. So on Saturday morning, I am walking Brando, and I'm getting ready to go to spin class, so it's pretty early in the morning, and we're running to come back because we're a little bit late. I trip in a pothole on the road, and I fall face first on the ground and break a couple of ribs here. So, one sec. Okay, I'm good. And that's not a great thing, right? Then I get a cold. And what is the worst combination you can think of with broken ribs, which would probably be a cold, because you're sneezing, you're coughing, and it really hurts when that happens. So what could that possibly mean for depression? Why would I possibly ask the question, what is good about depression? But here's the answer. The answer is that today, I'm kind of feeling pretty miserable. This really hurts. I mean, there's no chance to sleep, for sure. I mean, you're lying in bed going, I can't move. But you know what? Here's what's good about depression. I have been to the place really low where everything is awful. Today, I feel pretty good. I'm a 7 on the Richter scale. So you know what? The broken ribs, who cares? This is an absolutely different kind of misery than depression. So here's the way I look at it. Broken ribs, cold, I can take you anytime. I'm a 7 out of 10. Everything looks pretty good. And that's what depression has taught me. That in a lot of ways, it gives you a better ability to focus on what's really important. And you know that when you struggle, nothing is good. It does not matter, by definition, in fact, for me at least. The definition of depression is when something good happens, you can't feel it because you've lost the ability to feel it. So what it's taught me is to appreciate a day like this. I'm a 7. Ribs, who cares? Break a couple on this side, even them up. Cold, who cares about that anytime? So I just thought that it was important to share with you the lesson for me that I learned, that when you feel good, you have no complaints about almost anything. SickNotWeak.com, we've been around for like 6 weeks now, and we want you to know that there's someone there all the time. You don't go on people's blogs and you really like the way they write, and they say, I'm going to fill you in on what I'm doing all the time. And then you realize they haven't blogged in like 6 weeks or 2 months or a year. But here at SickNotWeak.com, when you feel like you need to know that someone is thinking about you, that someone gets you, that someone understands you, we are always here. Ain't that right, Brando? Brando, come here, buddy. Brando's always got to make an appearance. You know how Alfred Hitchcock used to make appearances in his movies? He used to make these random appearances? Well, Brando does the same thing in the Landsblog. Why don't we call it the Brand Blog? Oh my God, I so nailed that. So, ribs, sore, who cares? I'm a 7.